Well, g'day pilgrims, and welcome to another Monk Dog production, and welcome to this, a review of the SAMEBIKE XD26, a lightweight e-bike, perfect for commuting, for recreation, or for fitness. The team out at SAMEBIKE knew that I was in the market for an e-bike, and they said, here Steve, take this and see what you think. Grab your gear, let's go. Well, this is how the bike was delivered. The bike weighs about 25 kilos, I guess, including the battery, which is pretty standard for most e-bikes. There are instructions inside on how to assemble the bike, along with all the tools that you'll need for the assembly. And there is an online tutorial if you think you need more assistance with the assembly of the bike. I'll post the link for that video in the description below. Let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. Well, I've only been on the bike for a few minutes, but already my initial impressions are all positive. I've been cycling recreationally for about 40 years. I'm getting older. The hills seem to be getting steeper, and I start to tire a bit easier now than what I used to. And so for that reason, I thought, yeah, perhaps an e-bike is an option. The beauty about an e-bike, certainly a pedal assist bike like this, is that you can have some assistance or you can have no assistance. So, you know, if you feel like working a bit harder, then just turn the power settings off and it becomes all you. Speaking of power settings, this has 5 of them, and as I said, it's a pedal assist bike. If you stop pedaling, you stop moving, and it's got a sensor in it, obviously, that if it feels like there's more pressure on the pedals, then the motor starts doing more work. So yeah, 5 power settings. It will max out at 25 kilometres an hour. That's an Australian standard here. Other countries may be different, and I believe you can tweak it so that you can get it to go up to 40 kilometres an hour, which is what, about 25 mile an hour, I guess. But I won't bother doing that. I'll leave it at 25 k's an hour. And in a lot of cases, as I'm cycling, I sort of average around about 22 to 24 kilometres an hour. So the motor will be doing a little bit of work, not much. And if I feel like making myself work a bit harder, then I'll just turn the power assist off. And of course, that's going to prolong battery life as well. The way I ride on flat level surfaces, generally, I'd expect maybe 100 k's out of a battery, out of a full charge. But of course, as soon as you start using the pedal assist, that's going to change. And of course, the terrain and whether you're riding into a headwind or not. But in the main, I would expect, yeah, about 100 kilometres out of a full charge. Talking about pedal assist and no pedal, no assist, it does have effectively a throttle on it as well. So if you get completely knackered, you could always use that, and even without pedalling, it'll get you to about, I think 20 kilometres an hour. So yeah, initial impressions, pretty good. Aluminium frame, quality finish on the frame. 7-speed Shimano gears, so quality stuff there. Front and rear shock absorbers to smooth out any bumps. Upright riding position, which is good. The electric motor in this case is in the hub, the rear hub. 26-inch spoked wheels. As I said, it does have 5 different power settings, easily adjusted on the instrument panel, and it's got a very easy to read screen which tells you how fast you're going, which power setting you're in, and some other information. This is when an e-bike comes into its own. I'm going up a hill. Video footage doesn't do the hill justice, the slope, the degree of slope. I normally struggle up this. Might be down to about 8 or 10 kilometres an hour. And now I'm comfortably doing 20 with no sign of a sweat. So yeah, it's times like this and going into a headwind that I really appreciate the benefits of an e-bike. Makes cycling so much more pleasurable. The beauty of this ride for me, and I do it most days, it's about 20 kilometres around Lake Joondalup. But the beauty is the wildlife, you know. There's Mother and Joey. Maybe a little bit hard to see. There we go. It's alright, Skip. It's alright. Whoopsie. Yeah, they've got no natural predators here around the lake. Maybe foxes, which were introduced into this country by the Brits as a game animal for hunting. But otherwise, yep, they lead a blessed life. Hey, Skip. This is another hill that I struggle with, and it's towards the end of my ride most days. So yeah, I do not look forward to this part of the journey, but in this case, it's a walk in the park. Well, I've had the bike for a little while now. I've actually covered a little over 60 kilometres over the last few days. Jackie, my wife, she took it for a ride yesterday, and even without prompting, she said that the seat is really comfortable, and that's got to pay dividends. The other thing she mentioned was the screen. It's a really easy to read screen, even in full sun. And the third thing she mentioned was the ergonomic hand grips. These actually provide support to the heel of your hand, which obviously reduces fatigue, which has got to be a bonus when you're sitting in the upright position. So yeah, for her to say that, they clearly are standout features of this bike. Well, in summary, as I said a little while ago, the more I ride this bike, the more I enjoy riding it. And the beauty is it's affordable. You don't have to sell a kidney to be able to buy one. But look, if you think this might be the right bike for you, or in fact one of their other many bikes, be it foldable or off-road, go and have a look at their website. I'll leave a link in the description below for this particular bike, the XT26, but I'll also leave a link for their website. And I'm pretty sure that there'll probably be some discount for YouTube viewers. So yeah, have a look at what they have to offer. Look, anyway, this being the final approach, you know what that means. See you on the other side.